Hi and welcome back to M's Den. We've got another reseller.
We're spoiling them, Hum. We're spoiling them.
Yeah.
Today's exciting episode is Jigsaw puzzles. Oh, they've all switched off. Now we just want to say Merry Christmas because this video is going out on Christmas Day.
It is, yes.
Woo!
Merry Christmas.
So we thought we'd tackle jigsaw puzzles. These are all pre-owned jigsaw puzzles, and I know what a lot of you are thinking. You are thinking the same as us. Oh, we're not going to bother with that. All that counting.
Yeah.
What a waste of time. It's boring. But some of the jigsaw puzzles here, well, in fact, all of them that I've chosen, Hun, have gone for over £100,
really?
And that is for a second-hand jigsaw puzzle.
That's
so
crazy
I thought we
prices.
would just tell you a bit about them, show you some pictures, and you can get an idea of what brands go for this sort of money, because then you might change your mind and might think, oh, it's worth spending time counting those bits if I'm going to get £100 back.
Yeah.
So let's put my glasses on. And let's start with one that you probably all know about, and that is Wentworth. Now, Wentworth are wooden, I think. We've had one once before, haven't we? But we didn't get anywhere near this amount. But this is a 1,500-piece puzzle called Christmas Eve. So you can understand why it's gone for quite good money. But it's gone for £154.50 plus £3.20.
For a second-hand puzzle.
For a 1,500-piece Wentworth wooden jigsaw puzzle. So there's quite a lot of demand for Wentworth. I think it's one of these things where I didn't realise it before because I'm a massive fan of doing puzzles myself.
Yeah.
I had no idea that they were so collectible. And I think people want to do the whole ranges of things. So there you go. We've got another one, Hun. Another Wentworth 1,500 piece called Christmas Magic. That went for £143.70 and £4.45 postage. I mean, I knew they had good value attached to them. I didn't know it was that much
I didn't
value.
realise it was that sort of
We do look,
value,
though, don't we, when we go to charity shops? We do look for Wentworth puzzles, but we've only ever found one once, and that flew out, didn't it? So we're going to go for our third Wentworth puzzle, which again is a 1,500 piece. Bit of a theme there, I think. This is called Altarpiece of the Seven Joys of Mary. This went for £123 and £8.95. So we're going to move on now to the Jan van Hasteren. Is it Hasteren?
Hasteren.
Anyway, we're going to move on to this.
Something
this
like that.
is a 5,000-piece jumbo puzzle from 1992, and this went for £149. This was the only one of above £100 of that particular range.
Oh, was
but
it?
I have got one myself that we bought back in the summer. And I started and then got really busy.
So it's just been left.
Looking at doing it again over Christmas, but it's quite a large one, so I don't know how long that'll take.
Yeah.
But it's going to be one of the things I want to get done. So let's move on to a brand that we think is called Heye, Heye. I don't know if I've got that right or not. We've bought some of these recently, haven't we? And I know that we've seen Leanne Hills talked about, we've seen Simon from Married to Reselling talk about them, and that's how we sort of learnt about this particular range. This is a dub-out C'est la Vie 1,500 puzzle from 1983, and this sold for £149 plus £3.34 postage. So I didn't realise they had that much money attached to them. But I think what you're probably noticing is it's the larger puzzles that tend to be more popular. I suppose it's because there's not as many of them around, perhaps there.
No, well, it must be the case, yeah.
This is the Roaring Sixties, again another Heye puzzle, 1,500 piece, £135 plus £4.99. So good money.
Crazy prices.
It is. But this one, Han, is a 4,000 piece Opera Germania puzzle for £125 and £12 postage. But what we're going to move on to is a brand that you probably won't associate having that much value to, because they do the normal run-of-the-mill puzzles that we all love, and it's Ravensburger. I love a Ravensburger puzzle, very good quality.
It is, yeah.
But this 1,000-piece Winnie the Pooh puzzle managed to sell for £150 plus £3.35 postage and achieved 24 bids to get to that amount. Now, this is one of the things to look out for, because this is Disney, and Disney puzzles do fetch good value because there are a lot of collectors of Disney items. So we've noticed this before when we've had the Disney ones. They do go quite quickly,
quicker,
don't they?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So it's worth keeping an eye out for this. We've got a 5,000 piece puzzle by Ravensburger called Serpentara Landscape, and that went for £135 and £12 postage. And then we have another Winnie the Pooh 1,000 piece puzzle called Sky, and that went for £107 plus £3.35 and achieved 22 bids to get to that price.
Wow.
So hopefully this is showing you that some puzzles, it's worth looking out for. They do fly under the radar sometimes, puzzles, don't they?
They do, yeah. It's that thing about your memory bank. It's just trying to look at the sort of brands and types and
that's it.
And things that stand out is if you're in the say 2,000-3,000 piece more, just have a good look.
Yeah, and I think
I know obviously you've got ones which are 1,500 piece, but it's trying to remember the names.
Yes, and I think some of them will be a bit seasonal. So, for example, you're going to get more at Christmas. These prices here that we've shown you are all from around the October, November, December 2022. Their prices do obviously go up and down as well. I've got no doubt that some of these puzzles would have been a lot cheaper back in February. So sometimes people do gather them and then wait for Q4, and then when the prices are a bit overinflated, they sort of look to sell them then. But during the research, these are all prices of pre-owned puzzles. But what I did also notice is that I'll just give you some brand names of larger puzzles, as in 5,000 piece puzzles, which were going for over £100 as well. So I'll quickly mention the brands. These are new puzzles, 5,000 pieces, this sort of thing. Nathan, Schmidt, Educa, MB and Falcon. They all had really good money attached to them. So it's worth having a look. We won't be discounting puzzles quite so much now. And we have actively, for the last couple of months, been looking for these 4,000 or 5,000 piece puzzles in charity shops, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Because we know that some of these larger ones do have really good money.
Yeah.
So what else have we got planned for today then, honey? We've got a doozy today, haven't we?
Doozy. Wow.
Got a doozy.
This is from our past, isn't it?
Yes,
we thought we'd share with you. We went to Longleat.
Longleat, yes.
Again, was this for my birthday again?
We have a bit of a theme. Paul's birthday is on the 22nd of November, and myself and Emily always try and find the coldest thing to do, because Paul loves being outside, doing Christmassy sort of things, don't you, with it being cold.
There's something about being wrapped up, being outside in the cold when you've got all Christmassy stuff around you. There's just something about it.
It reminds you, I think, of your childhood as well, doesn't it?
It must do, yeah.
So we chose this a few years ago now, didn't we, I think, was it?
Yes,
because Emily looks quite young.
This is from 2015.
So you can see how much I've aged by watching this.
Yeah, so we went to Longleat and they did a Festival of Light.
Yes.
Yeah, so enjoy.
Thank you.
Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.